Hey Equestrian Gamers, Cully here and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going through the Valentine's event. So Valentine's event 2024 on Wild Horse Islands that was just released today. So I've been playing a lot, a lot today, trying to get all the resources and stuff so we can learn all about this event. There is a lot to go through. A lot. Now, I will be bypassing some things like only just touching on it instead of going super in depth because what I'm going to do is in the pinned comment below, I'm going to actually post the full information of the event that the developers posted on their Discord group. So it is very, very in-depth. There's a ton of information there. So I definitely recommend that you go read that. It's quite a bit of reading, but absolutely worth it. Okay, so there is so much to go through. So much. So today I'm going to be riding Enzo. So Enzo is the very original. So from the very first Valentine event, he is the Valentine Frisian. So hang on, let me bring up his. I've had him for a while now. Here we go. Oh my gosh. So pink-hearted white Valentine Frisian. He is definitely one of my main horses. I adore him. I love him so much. So I've had him for a fair while now. So he was from the 12th of February 2022. So technically speaking, in a couple of days, I would have had him for 2 years, which is crazy because I actually started playing Wild Horse Islands in February of 2022. So it's been nearly 2 years that I've started playing this game. Incredible how quickly time flies. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling on. Let's get to the information, which is what you guys are here for. Okay, so starting off, a little bit of a side note is there is now a poll booth. Now on their Discord group, I know everyone doesn't have Discord, but on their Discord group, the developers of the game do post polls, so things that you can vote on, just so then they get an idea of what players would like in the game and stuff like that. So they did actually bring it into game, so a lot more people have access to it. Now, when there are polls posted, they will come up here. You can vote on the ones that are currently active. So they will come up here when they're available. There's a bit more information in the pinned comment about that one there, but you do need to be less of a newer player. So you do have to be a player that's played for a bit to be able to participate in these polls. But again, there's extra information in the pinned comment. But I actually thought this was good. This was a really, really cute idea. I really like that. So I am looking forward to seeing what they do post in game. I thought it was good that they include people that aren't able to get Discord. Alrighty. First thing, I want these trees. I want these trees on my island so bad. They're so pretty. So mainland has definitely had a bit of a makeover. Everything is looking very, very pink and red and very, very cute. So on mainland here, you do have the Cupid's Loop, which is the race for the Valentine event. Completing this will give you a couple of their velvet hearts. Velvet hearts and tokens are definitely something we're going to be going through quite a lot. So just like the previous race, it does go up in the air as well. You can just see it. Oh God, the grass is in the way. And the tree. There we go. So that's actually part of the race as well. So I don't do many races. I tend to try and collect things as efficiently and quickly as possible. So racing for me is a bit time consuming. But it is definitely there if you guys would like to play on that. Oh, there is so many things, guys. Okay. The most important thing though is here. So this is the portal. So this is going to take us to Sky Island. Now, it can be a little bit tricky to understand what sort of things you need to be able to get accessories and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and break it down as simply as I can for you all. So what you need to bring with you to this island is velvet hearts. Now, velvet hearts, let's see if we can find them. Here we go. So these are the things you're going to be using on this island here. So in this portal, these are the things you do want to collect to be able to get accessories and dyes and all of those fun things. Now there are two different ways. So to be able to spend your velvet hearts, there's also a jumping ring up there if you want to collect a few more velvet hearts. But what I'm interested in showing you guys is Cupid and the Cloud Fountain. Now in that pinned comment there is a huge list of all the things, oh gosh, I'm terrible at this, all the things you can get from these two particular, is it really an NPC? Areas of the game, I suppose. I guess they are NPCs. Oh, if I can get up the clouds, do not fall off the clouds either, guys, you will fall. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, oh look. There's the Event Arabian there and the Thoroughbred over in that corner. Oh, I love that dye, actually. What dye is that? Is that hot pink? Rosy Fade. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I need to get that. How cute is that horse? Oh, guys, the horses. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, this event. Okay, so this is Cupid. Now, lots and lots and lots of things that you can get from Cupid. Now it takes, I believe it's 10, let's double check, 15, I was close. So 15 hearts at a time to give to Cupid, and you can get so many different things, so many different accessories, and also there is the horses as well. So hang on, I'll give him something soon. So up here is milestones. So if you hand in 60 hearts, you will be getting a heart teddy. Then if you hand in 270, you will get the event quarter horse, and then so far so forward. So continuing on. So if you do want to get your hands on some more of the horses, along with all the accessories, this is definitely the way to go. So I'm going to give him, oh wait, how many hearts do I have? I know I don't have many because I spent some. 257. Okay, let's give... We'll give it 3 tries because I do want to save the others for the fountain, which we'll have a look at as well. But let's see how lucky we get. Okay. Alrighty, so we did get a broken heart shield in a dark red. Heart glasses in your fabric dark blue and fabric green, and we'll do one more. I think my math is right. Oh, the love letters auras. So that's quite cute. So you will see that there's definitely some items that we have seen before, but there are new items to collect as well. All right, thank you, Cupid. Alrighty, let's head on down to the fountain. Now, I will show you guys how to be able to get the velvet hearts and stuff like that once we head on back to mainland. But the fountain is really where I'm going to be concentrating the most, because you can get higher end items from the fountain because it does cost a lot more. So from the fountain you can get stuff like the dyes, which I'm very, very interested in. And there's also some island decor that I wouldn't mind getting as well. Here we go, all the way to the fountain. Alrighty, so here we go. For the fountain, it does require 100 velvet hearts at a time. So you definitely need a lot more. But the items are higher grade, I suppose, so they do cost more. Oh, perfect. Actually, this is actually perfect. Okay, I clicked it while the information was already there. Okay, this was a side note. There is actually a new dye, so there is a new burgundy dye. Did I write this down? I did not. Okay, but there is a die that is staying in game, so it's not limited. So this one is limited, but an ordinary burgundy die is going to be staying in game as well. You can get that from the die shop on mainland. It will pop up in there, but just a side note. All right, I can only do this twice. Oh, and the floating cloud aura. Okay, so that one does come in all the different colors. Okay, I'm definitely happy about the die though. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know I love collecting dies and putting them onto Frisians. Of course, has to be Frisians. I have a whole collection going, so that will definitely come in handy. Alrighty, we shall head, because I think I'm pretty much out of Velvet Hearts already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the quick way. I'm going to reset my character. And we're going to go see how to actually get the resources. Here we go. Okay, so for your Velvet Hearts, which is what we're using in the, what is it called? Cloud? Oh, Sky Island. So in Sky Island, we're using Velvet Hearts is what it's called. Now, to be able to get those, you do need to collect them. So you would have seen around all the different islands is these big hearts like this. You want to harvest these with a harvester, and that will give you the Velvet Hearts. Now, oh, is there one here? Yes, Desert Island. So there is also a huge velvet heart that will keep popping up on different islands. So keep an eye on the chat. It will tell you a velvet heart meteor has impacted and the island that it's at. So it's at Desert Island at the moment. So let's go have a look. These ones you definitely want to collect. The whole point of them is to collect them as a group because it, oh, Enzo, are you okay? My goodness. Because it takes a while to be able to harvest them. So the more people there, the quicker that you can harvest. But, oh, hang on, where exactly is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so pretty much this way. You can see another velvet heart up there. But for the meteors, so for these gigantic ones, you get a lot more of the velvet heart. So compared to the 2 or 3 that you'll get from harvesting the little ones, these big ones, you will get, I think it's between, I gotta remember correctly, between 25 and 35 for harvesting one of these giant ones right here. And they do go to different islands, so keep an eye on the chat. But as you can see, it will take me a little while. Honestly, it's not a huge amount of time doing it on my own, but I do have a good harvester. So I have the, is it the perfect one? Hang on. Have a look at equipment. Yeah, the perfect harvester. So it's actually got a strength of 30, so it is a lot more powerful than other harvesters. So it does take me less time, essentially, to be able to do it. So I don't mind sitting here for like, it takes what, a minute perhaps? To be able to collect these. I'm just like, that's fine because I get a lot more than the little ones. So I have no trouble with that. But if you do enjoy like the show jumping and racing, you will get a couple of the, you'll get 3 from the race on mainland that I showed you guys, and you'll get 2 velvet hearts from the show jumping at Sky Island. It's nearly done just with me blabbering on. There we go. So 27 velvet hearts. So I keep an eye on the chat and go straight to those as soon as I see them. So it'll take a while for another one to arrive. They actually come shooting out of the sky and like crash into the ground. I nearly got squished by one before, which I thought was hilarious, but I wasn't recording. It would have been a funny video, but just wasn't recording at the time. But definitely keep an eye out for them. They're the winners. I think they're definitely the best way to get them. All right. So, oh my gosh, there is so much, guys. I think I'm talking a little bit quickly. I'm a little bit out of breath already. Alrighty. So, that was pretty much going over the velvet hearts. Now I want to have a quick discussion about these ones, which is actually the Valentine tokens. Now, just like any other events, to be able to get these tokens, you essentially do things that earn you experience points. For an example, which I still think is a brilliant way to get it, is by looking after your horse. So at the moment, Enzo wants a pat. You can see with the big symbol here, which is perfect timing. And by doing that action, I got 31 of the tokens. So doing stuff like capturing wild horses. So let's go grab this one. So that gave me 9 tokens. Harvesting things, fishing, completing quests, like anything that earns you experience points will give you these tokens. Now, what do we do with the tokens? So since we don't use them on Sky Island, they do have a purpose. They definitely do. So we're going to go back up here. Here we go. Alrighty. So for the tokens, when it comes up into chat that there's a rare horse for sale on, well, this one says Blizzard Island at the moment, definitely check it out because there is a chance you will find an event horse for sale for tokens. So for your Valentine tokens, that is one way that you can spend your Valentine tokens. But what I'm going to be spending them on, hello Larry, is the event shop. So this one here. Now there's definitely a few items that I already have from previous Valentine events, but like some of the things like this one, I don't have this. Like this is cute. I want this one. So the majority, like most of the items here, you can also get from Sky Islands. So Larry does sell like most of the limited items from Cupid, but not all of them. So I do like to spend my tokens on this. Once I've got the horses, event horses, I tend to save up for these items here, especially the dies, of course. So I would be able to, this is one of the die that I got from the island, from Sky Island. So like I'll be able to purchase a second one if I don't get one from the fountain, wasn't it? Yeah, from the fountain. So it's definitely worth accumulating these just by like how you normally play the game. Typically will earn you some Valentine tokens, Valentine tokens, and you can spend them in store. I'm definitely going to get this one. I have my eye on this. I really like this. It's quite cute. Now, the items from Sky Island, so from the fountain and from Cupid, there are different color variants as well. So you could get the same item but in a different color. Again, that's all explained in the pinned comment. There is so much information there, way more than I'll be able to talk on. It'll take me like 2 hours to go through it all. But tons and tons of information there. So there are a few items I'm eyeing off and hoping I can get in pretty colors. Alrighty, so that's the Valentine tokens. Now, oh my gosh, okay. The last things that I wanted to touch on is, of course, I will be showing off the event horses. I have collected them. So I will be showing them off at the end of the video like I do typically for event videos. But there is also new craftable colors. So the craftable colors, they will be staying in game, but you do need the materials from this event to be able to craft them. So they're just the same as, oh gosh, where's a good example? Like Ghostly White. That is still in game even though it was from a Halloween event, but you do need the materials from the event to be able to craft them. So there are 4 Valentine colors that you can craft. I have gone ahead and crafted a saddle and a bridle of each. So one of each 4. There is beeping in my house. What is that beeping? I am not sure. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that. So I have gone ahead and crafted these. I will show these off as well. I'll pop them on Enzo here. And yeah, so you guys can see what they look like. Because two of them you do need dye. So they can be a bit pricey to be able to craft them. So at least this way you guys can have a look at the colour and the texture and be able to decide whether you want to like use all your resources, precious resources on these particular colours. Alrighty guys, so I think I pretty much just covered the big basics of the Valentine events. So hopefully that guys gives you guys enough information to be able to understand the event and enjoy it some more. I've always loved the Valentine events. They hold a very, very dear place in my heart. Very, very dear place. I do love the Valentine events the most. So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot, especially to get all the accessories and the goodies. We'll head on back to mainland. Here we go. May as well finish where we begun. Alrighty guys, so I'll throw some music on, let you guys see the new colours and also the new horses, and yeah, that'll be it for another video. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Remember, check that pinned comment, huge amount of information down there, and I'll catch you all next time.